Hi, I'm Paulo Drinot. I'm a historian and I teach Latin American history at the Institute of the Americas at UCL. And I'm going to say a few things about critical thinking. Uh, Now, what does critical thinking mean? Is there any other type of thinking? Acritical thinking, perhaps? What is the difference between critical thinking and just plain old thinking? Now, a cynical but not entirely wrong take is that critical thinking is just a buzzword that organizations like universities have embraced to promote the product that they are selling. And of course, that product is university graduates. Other organizations, employers who buy that product, university graduates, also use the buzzword. Now, let me give you an example. I'm going to read here from a recruitment website. This is an advert for a job, compliance caseworker. It's advertised by HM Revenue and Customs. It's a job based in Edinburgh that pays between £24,000 and £27,000 a year. And the advert reads, "Analytical mind, enjoys critical thinking, data and information analysis, research, communication, and problem solving." So there you have it. A sort of virtuous or perhaps vicious circle between universities using this buzzword to promote what they are doing, and employers embracing the buzzword to recruit critical thinkers. If we take a very cynical view of this, I think the conclusion is that this is a pretty meaningless term. But perhaps it's possible to go beyond that, to go beyond the buzzword. And what is generally understood by the term critical thinking? Well, typically it denotes a skeptical approach to information that is presented, to so-called facts, to the way that the world appears to us. It means not taking things at face value, questioning the way that things are, and of course using different methods, what academics often call research, to uncover the assumptions that underpin ways of thinking, and of course also the underlying intentions that certain forms of behavior, certain types of speech acts can often hide. If you like, critical thinking is necessary in order to question the very validity or utility of a concept like critical thinking, and to ask why universities and other organizations, employers, prize or embrace such a concept. So critical thinking, perhaps, is best understood as a move away from education as a process of acquisition of knowledge and understanding to education as a process that leads to the questioning of what knowledge is, how knowledge is formed, comes about. Critical thinking, if you like, helps us ask questions like who decides what is knowledge and what other types of knowledge are hidden by that decision. Critical thinking, therefore, is a way to make the connection, the intellectual connection between knowledge and power, and in the process to place oneself in a position to understand how knowledge sustains power, but also how knowledge can challenge it. In other words, yes, critical thinking can be reduced to a buzzword that represents little more than a marketing ploy connecting universities and employers, but it can also be viewed as an extraordinarily powerful way of questioning and challenging the way that things are.